Hello, and welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon trading card game market. We're getting ever closer to BT17 coming out, so let's just get into it. If you guys enjoy this, like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on the smashed potato, so that way you know when those Digimon videos go live. Also, random question of the day. As you can see, I am wearing a Deadpool shirt. I plan on watching Deadpool and Wolverine. But maybe some of you guys are going to plan and see it too. Or maybe you've already seen it. Tell me if you plan on seeing it or not in the comments. Or tell me if you really liked it. If you saw it already. But don't give me spoilers. Spoilers are bad. Anyway, Omnimons. As per tradition here, nothing too crazy is happening. I do, of course, want to bring your attention to the secret crisis of pre-sales. Oh my. The singles have not gone up yet, thankfully. But please be careful when they do. Don't buy them. just don't. Don't be like that. Just it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Something I do want to point out though. This has an estimated shipping date. It says here of the 2nd, which I believe is actually incorrect. The actual release day is the 9th, which was brought up to me on a YouTube comment or something. I don't know why this is wrong. I have no idea. If someone wants to know why TCG Player is doing that, let me know. I don't know if TCG Player works. I'm in Canada, TCG Player and I don't really go hand in hand too well. All right. Riding the Ace is starting to come down from the hype here. $10 right now. The hype will cool off. Trust me. When BT17 comes out, ain't nobody's thinking about Ragna. When BT18 comes out, or sorry, Special Release Booster 2 comes out, ain't nobody will think about Ragna Lormon. So I recommend you get rid of these while you can. Tribumon Ace, I have a similar sentiment towards. Yeah, this card is really toolboxy and combo-y, but there's a time and a place, and I think that time will disappear soon to where you might want to sell this card for $17 right now. So I would definitely recommend doing that if you haven't already. Lucemon cards are always something I consider keeping an eyeball on, and they have been selling, for a pretty penny, right? $38 here, as you can see. Now, there are a few cheaper listings here, 33, 33, 33, this is basically 35s, and then back to 38s. I would take advantage of the cheaper listings, because this is a Lucemon you play 4 of in Lucemon in BT18. And you also play 4 of it in Demon Lord, which is still really good right now, which will also still be really good in BT17. So I think that this is a card that you should get while it's cheap. Yes. I'm sure some of you saw the $90 Paildramon listing the other day. I believe the highest actual sale for this card was $45. Yes, someone actually spent $45 on this card. Now, some of you might comment and say, "Oh, but Mario, clearly this was a market manipulation tactic by someone on a TCG Player to buy their own thing to try to justify the price." Anyway, fair point. Good criticism. Real sales, though, besides this one, $30 consistently. Now, I did get rid of one for $28, so it definitely can stand the test of time. But right now, it is chilling at $25. The deck is really good right now. I would argue it's Tier 1 right now. It will continue to be Tier 1 going into BT17 as well. So, makes no surprise this card is expensive. It's actually more expensive, I think, than the Lucemon Chaos mode. I didn't even pull that up. I didn't even check to see if it's been eclipsed or not right now. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, straight up. This is $1 more than this. And no Lucemon Chaos mode sold for $45. That never happened. So, really interesting that Paildramon is the one actually hitting records here. But it makes sense, because this card is really poorly designed. Really strong. But, oh man, crazy stuff here. Anduamon Ace is still sitting at $8,000. But Fazul's Jewels here had this house for $12,000. So, again, still have mine. Sell for $800. Clean, shipping included, wherever we want in the world. Doesn't matter. That's 90% off the cheapest sale TCG Player. Seems like a steal to me. Let's talk about the Rapidmons, because I haven't brought this one up in a while. So, the time to sell this, and I made this clear back in the day, was when BT16 came out. Now, as you guys know, you may not know this, I had 6. 4 for my max rarity yellow deck, for my personal collection, which I'm not keeping anymore, feels bad. And I had 2 extras as investment. The 2 extras for investment I got rid of, and I made, I think, $40 profit on both of them together. Not the best investment in the world, I will say, but technically did go plus on it. What does this have to say, though? What is the lesson that we can learn from this? When your lottery cards are up there, sell them. That's the lesson you want to learn. Because I saw this coming with EX6 and the 3 Great Angels. Yeah, sure, people love their Magnamon cards. That's fine, whatever, who cares? But people were going to be splitting hairs between this version and like the 7 Great Angels. Plus, people are also still on the Marcus vaccine, like I am. I'm back on that, by the way. So, like, it makes sense this card is not as popular as it once was, and that's why it's gone down to where it is right now. Now, the most recent... This has not sold TCG Player in a freaking month and a half. It has not sold. No one wants to buy this card right now, which is super interesting. I'm not keeping my Max Ready Yellow stuff anymore. I'd rather liquidate it. And I will be taking a loss on the personal side. But that was always kind of the risk, right? I knew that if I was ever going to get rid of the Max Verde Yellow collection, it would probably be at a loss. I know you shouldn't think that way. I was dumb. I made this video already. You should go find it on my channel. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. The ones I did buy for profit did sell for profit. On the personal collection, if I do sell them, I will lose out. So I'm like hesitating. I might not sell them. I don't know. I might just keep it and deal with it. Have a little bit of flex, but I'm probably just going to sell them and use the money on something cool. Something cool. Like Beyblades. I'm just just kidding. If you guys want to see my Beyblade collection, let me know. Dibromon Ace. $27. This will go up very soon. Most likely. Approach with caution. Ukomon. This card bounces all over the place. Right now, it's in the 5s. It might continue to go up. It might go back down. I would sell them at 5s if you got them cheap. There's no point. Especially with a ban list maybe on the way where this card maybe gets hit. I don't think it's worth the risk holding on to it. Morphmons up to $30. Sell them if you have them. That's all I'm going to suggest. I can't see this card going much greater. I mean, it probably will. EOS1 fans are crazy. But, like, I'd take the guaranteed profit and run with it, honestly. Marcus Damon. Last week, I told you guys to buy it when it was this price. Some of you did. And now it's $35, which is great. I'm glad some of you are making decisions. Because Shine Greymon in Beat 17 is a good deck. I've tested it. It does good things. It can still decay your opponent out of nowhere. That's just where we are right now. Shine Greymon's good. That's great. Yeah, this might shoot up to $40 plus, maybe. We'll see what happens. Venusmon's going down. This card's getting reprinted out the asshole. There's really no other way to put it. If you should probably sell them before it even goes down further in price. But I recommend making sure you have a little playset always, because you never know when Venusmon will become the sauce. Stravimon, alternate art. From each 7, it's up to $20. Way higher than what it was. And I would probably sell it if you have them. This is also just a general reminder. We're entering hybrid meta really soon. Your hybrid stonks might be paying off. So check what you got and action accordingly. Then we have Ride Lordmon. Again, same as Ragnar Ace. I'd get rid of this while you can, because there ain't no way this is standing the test of time forever. There just ain't no way. If you have Ride Lordmon cards, they go. Just get rid of them, take the money, and run with it. Dibromon tokens. I always have to bring this up because these are the official tokens. Yeah, I know. There are really cool fan-made ones. I understand. You don't have to tell me that. I do know they exist. However, some people do love their official merch, basically. And that's what this is. This is official. Someone might just go the Max Ready Dibromon route and use these tokens because their art's cooler than the Fest ones. That's a perfectly legitimate thing. Get your tokens while you can. Crazy. Galactamon. Galactamon is down from where it was hyped up earlier. Now, friendly reminder, this card is gonna flip-flop all over the place. The Galactamon support will come to us in North America soon. and you'll want to be ready for it. And B, you never know when Digimon Liberator will just give us more Galactamon hype. And that'll also cause the price to go up again. So I think grabbing Galactamons for 15 is probably a good investment, I would say. Mirage Galgamon, alternate art. This card keeps going down in price. Even cheap listings like $12 have existed. You guys can see them here, right? I think this is a gamble. If we do... Okay, so, preface. This deck, to many people's dismay, is still going to be good in BT17. I don't want to be the guy that, like, shits in your cornflakes, but if you hate this deck, I feel bad for you. Because this deck is going to do things in BT17. It will stand test of time. I just worry about this card, because if we get a ban list, and this deck is not hit on the ban list, this deck's pieces will go up in price. And the alt arts are always the first to go, as you know. It's a gamble. If you feel like gambling, grab this card. I don't. I'm not. There's safer investments, in my opinion, in the Digimon trading card game. But if you want to go high gamba and maybe high risk, high reward, grab some Alt-Art Mirage Galgamons. And lastly today, Alt-Art Gomamon has been going up in price, as you can kind of see here. Only 7 listings left, the cheapest one being $17, basically. All the cheap listings are gone. I'd recommend trying to sell this card if you have it, and you might be able to make some good money off of it because of the hype. And that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. Bye!